Right now we'll do the x-axis gauging on the right hand side unit, and I have to switch over the light so we can see the gauge better. And I have a inch gauge, and this machine right now it's at millimeters. So this is another feature I love about this machine. You can actually, by touch of one button, change it from millimeters to inch readout. Just we will put a 1 right here, go to position, and it converted already to the inch. And let's drive in with the x-axis. We put it in right here, and let's drive in with the x-axis to the gauge. It will be around right. Let's set up a 0 on it. I have a gauge extended. Oh, there it is. I have a gauge extended, so see the little touch of my finger. It's gonna actually change the position. I want to put it in 0, so it's perfect. And keep in mind on the x-axis, it's a little bit above. Something like this. Keep in mind that on the x-axis we need like 0.01 movement. It's gonna actually induce half of a movement on a gauge. Let's maybe go to relative, and let's zero out the U on the bottom axis right here. Let's cancel it, so it's gonna be 0. So we know the position 0 right here on the control, and 0 on a gauge. That will be our good position. Like we can check actually drive in, drive out, and we can check repeatability of this axis. And first of all, we have that 0.01 movement, graduation movement, and we're gonna go in and out to see the backlash on it. I'm gonna go 1 move in, and it moved exactly at the half of a 0.001 inch, because when you take from diameter 0.0005, it's gonna take 0.001 on the part itself. That's why it moves on the half. And let's move another, and that's gonna be a -10, and let's go to -20, and that should be right here -20, and that should be one movement on the gauge right here, one graduation on 0.001 indicator, and there it is, perfect on the spot. And right now let's go the other direction so we can check the backlash. We're gonna go on plus direction right here. We're gonna go minus 0.001 to this location. It should move really a half in the other direction on the gauge, and there it is. It moved half. If we go 1 more on 0, we should have 0 on a gauge. We go 1 plus, 1 click plus, we have 0 here, and we should have a 0 on a gauge. And there it is, we have 0 on a gauge. So this is a backlash on this. We're gonna check how much it is, how much it's set up in a controller itself for x-axis. Let's go number. For the x-axis backlash, it's gonna be 535, parameter 535. And let's see, it's 4. That means brand new machines sometimes don't have, don't have 4 backlash on it. This is unbelievable. A very nicely made machine. And you can see right here on the z-axis already it has 2, so it's perfect. We can switch on the left side and see what it says in parameters, and for the x-axis on the left side it's actually 0, so this is perfect. They did mechanically, and computer does not have to offset, for mechanical losses in the ball screw and the bearings. And 536 is 5, so perfect machine. And let's go back to the right mode, and let's go back to the position. We're gonna drive out and see the repeatability of it. But I already can tell you it's gonna be perfect. We're gonna go at 1, so it's gonna go faster. 0.1, and 1 click here, it's gonna constitute 0.1 movement on the axis. We drove off, we're gonna drive in, so we have 0 right here. We actually went too far. Let's go back. And let's go drive in again, so we have perfect right here. 0, and the gauge should read 0 right now. And it is at 0. It is perfect. Perfect on this axis, on the right hand side, it's perfect. And very nicely made machine. That's what I have to tell you. And right now I'm gonna switch the gauge on the other side right here, and you can do it in the same video. We have 5 minutes left because YouTube's got a 5-minute limit. I mean 10 minutes limit on a video. And let's switch off over the light so we can see the gauge better. There it is. And we have to it's kind of screwed up. We'll have the other side of it. We're gonna do it, just put it this way, right? We have to stop it and switch the gauge on the other side.